Today's card first, fast. Chiefs at Jaguars, over 46 at -110. Dodgers at Phillies, over 7.5 at -110. Cubs at Brewers, over 8 at -110. Yesterday we went 3-0 for plus 3.05 units. The beekeeper kept the hive quiet. Dak out-adulted the Jets, and Max Fried met the October hook like it owed us rent. So let's keep the thermostat set to profit. Kansas City, Jacksonville. The market keeps mumbling defense, turnovers, soggy field, and then a model proudly leans under 45.5 like it just discovered fractions. Cute. Here's the actual math. Kansas City's offense finally shifted out of second gear, hanging 37 on Baltimore, and Patrick was named Offensive Player of the Week. The arm talent didn't evaporate. It merely took a coffee break. Meanwhile, Jacksonville leads the league in takeaways. That's not an underflag. It's a variant siren. Turnovers convert to short fields convert to points, for either side. The weather? The early rains are moving out by kickoff, wind around 10, warm and sticky. Translation, not a wind tunnel under. And if you're clutching the "but the Jags want to run" narrative, terrific. We like efficient rushing when the other quarterback is Mahomes. It forces tempo in the second and fourth quarters when Jacksonville has to trade 3s for 7s. The overlooked edge here is drive start. A defense living off takeaways means more drives beginning on the logo than your memory gives it credit for, and those drives cash overs. Someone's projection machine says under because its priors are still stuck on last year's Chiefs pace and a Jacksonville defense that hasn't yet regressed to a sustainable turnover rate. We'll trust physics. Good quarterbacks and short fields bully 46. Los Angeles, Philadelphia. Over 7.5. You're getting two lefties with shiny names and imperfect realities. Blake Snell is electric and famously economical with his innings. If he's out after 5 and change, the Dodgers bullpen shows up early, which we don't mind. Jesus Luzardo has the strikeout sizzle, but his last few turns included crooked numbers, and the Dodgers saw him recently enough to carry a plan into the box. Now stack the lineups. Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, Teoscar on one side, Schwarber, Harper's friends who hit baseballs very far on the other. Citizens Bank Park doesn't exactly hide your mistakes. Miss up, and it's a souvenir. Yes, Game 1 looked like a pitcher's duel for 5 innings until it remembered who was batting. That's this series. You can land 7 clean jabs and still get knocked down by 1 fat fastball. The decisive, under-discussed piece? Walks. Snell can run his pitch count with free passes, and Luzardo can nibble himself into damage. Free base runners in a home run park are the friendliest over we know. If your favorite on-air hot take artisan tells you to bet under because playoff baseball is tighter, remind them the only thing tight at Philly home games is the spin on the baseball leaving left field. Chicago-Milwaukee. Over 8. Let's use the thing most people pretend to understand. FIP. Shota Imanaga's ERA this season looks tidy at a glance, but his FIP tells us the contact quality and homers are lurking. The home run rate matters in a building that pays for poolside lift. On the other side, the Brewers are using Aaron Ashby as an opener. Great strategy for matchups, great schedule for an over. Openers hand the baton to multiple arms before the 5th, and the more relievers you invite to the party, the likelier someone brings bad dip. Game 1 went 12 total, the bullpens burned bullets, and the series moves to the part where every middle inning feels like a high-leverage minefield. If you've seen a few under 8 predictions, they're stapled to the word opener, like that guarantees suppression. Openers suppress in the first inning. Overs collect in the 5th through 8th. Our little hinge stat here is home run per 9 versus expected. When the underlying risk says the fly balls are real and the opponent plans a bullpen relay, we lean runs. All right, team. Chiefs and Jags over 46 at -110. Dodgers and Phillies over 7.5 at -110. Cubs and Brewers over 8 at -110. Quick note on the naysayers. One national model leaned under in Chiefs-Jags, like it just solved football, forgetting that takeaways inflate totals and Mahomes fixes problems faster than a YouTuber fixes algorithm thumbnails. And in Cubs-Brewers, there are folks projecting a tidy 4-3. That's adorable. It also assumes Imanaga's long ball problem and Milwaukee's bullpen choreography both behave for 3 hours. Math over myths again. Let's go cash 3 more.